Welcome in tonight. Madden 26. We are live. We are going to start the Madden 26 franchise. And we're going to do it with the Cleveland Browns. So welcome on in. So here's how it's going to work. We are going to simulate the preseason. We're going to find a quarterback. We're going to gut the team if we have to. And then we're going to play some season games tonight. I want to get through the first 2 season games as well as all 3 preseason. That's what I want to do. That's what I think we can do. So hang on 1 second. Please hold. All right, so the first thing I want to do is have to depth chart. Okay, so for interesting. All right, everybody's kind of coming in a little injured. So what I want to do for game 1 is we're going to start Flacco, then Gabriel, then Sanders. Those are going to be the 3 starters. Those are going to be the 3 teams, the 3 quarterbacks. Then we're going to take the. We're going to take the. Did they change it? No, they still didn't change it. To simulate the game. Then we're going to take the records. What the hell am I saying? I sound stupid. We're going to take the stats. And then in week 3, we're going to play the best players with the best stats. And those guys are going to be the starters on week 1. All right. Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
The spirit of linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Tonight, we'll see the majority of 2 rosters hit the field in a preseason matchup. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Carolina Panthers.
Okay. So we're going to sim. We're going to, like I say, we're going to just sim to the end of the preseason game. Not caring whether we win or lose. It's cool that they put a little music into it this time. Close game, although it's 20-10 now.
Panthers pick up the win here. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners, as we say so long from Charlotte.
All right. Finish it up. I thought I turned off the music. Let's just see here. It might just be easier to scales ball, cinematic, broadcast. Menu music is on field, FX, stadium music. Right, let's just turn off stadium music. Alright, let me turn that down. That did seem kind of loud, didn't it? Alright. Alright. Let's check out the box score. Player stats. I want the Browns. Alright, so it looks like only 2 quarterbacks played. Okay. That'll work. That'll work. Okay, let's go here. Alright. I'm so confused on what I'm doing here. Alright. Gabriel was... Let's see, we lost this one. But he was 14 for 21. 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. Flacco was 1 for 3. Oh, he threw for 134 yards. Flacco threw for 14. Okay. Whatever, I'm not worried about it Flacco-wise. I know what I'm getting out of Flacco. So then what I want to do now is advance the week. Go to week 2 against Philadelphia. All right. Stefanski. Yeah. Close. All right. Then what I want to do here is start Pickett. Who's hurt? No, Gabriel. Gabriel looks to be... Gabriel, Flacco, Sanders, not... Okay, Pickett. Both guys are 67. Let's see if one of these two men step forward.
Fans are done waiting there, ready for some football here at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. Today we're treated to an entertaining preseason contest between the Cleveland Browns and the Philadelphia Eagles. We're Brock here, I'm Kate Scott. Happy to welcome you to week 2 of 3 here in the preseason. Now this is the week, Brock, where a lot of players...
So we're going to super sim it to the end of the game. So we're going to super sim it. Super sim it. Cleveland putting up some points this week. Only put up 10 last week. Defense, though, giving up.
The chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly. It's a win for the Eagles. And they'll enter the final week of the preseason with a little momentum thanks to this victory. Ahead of that last tune-up before the games start to count.
All right. Shador only had 31. Let's see what the box score was. All right. So Pickett, Jesus, did not exactly what I thought they were going to do. Okay, so Pickett went 10 for 14. 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. And he threw for, where is it? 164. Sanders went 4 for 12. 0 and 0, and threw for 31 yards. All right. So I think what I want to see now versus the Rams. Let's see. Let's do Sanders start, Gabriel backup. And then let's see if we can, because it looks like Gabriel had a game, first game. Pickett had the second game, and now I need Sanders to be the
EA Sports
to have a game here.
Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed. We're ready for football. At Field here in Cleveland. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Cleveland Browns.
All right. We don't want to get into any playing. We are simming the preseason. All right. Sim the preseason. Let's see where we go here.
So, 4 quarters, not enough to find a winner. Both teams
So we have a
ready
tie.
to chew on before the regular season gets going. But for now, thankfully, with the rule
We have a tie.
implemented back in 2021, the game ends here. No overtime in the...
All right. So as the game ends, let's see the final stats, and then we're going to have to make some decisions, don't we? What's the injury? Kamara. He's out for the year. He's going to be traded. All right. So let's see the box score here. Oh, they did not give Sanders. I thought they would. All right. So we had Gabriel and Sanders. And I'm writing this down, which is why it's taking me a minute to do this. All right, so Gabriel was 11 for 14. 1 touchdown, no interceptions. He threw for 105. Sanders, 7 for 13. No touchdowns, 1 interception. But he threw for 80. Okay. So we didn't start Flacco at all this preseason. So we got the bye week. Okay. So let's think about this. Flacco didn't play at all, which is fine because I think, Flacco would probably be your starter anyway, right? Gabriel total for the 2 games. Oh, we got to cut 19 people. We got to cut a quarterback. Sanders played all 3 preseason games. He didn't get much to do. All right, let's see. I got to think about that. We got to think about who we want to start. All right, Alright, so here's the recommended. Right tackle. Plenty of depth, plenty of depth. This one we just have plenty of depth. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so there's like 20 guys here we can look at. Alright, we'll do quarterbacks last. Alright, so safeties we're good with. We're going to run with Delpit and Jenkins. Free safeties. Yeah, we could go youth on this one. So let's cut. I'm going to keep it. So let's. It's fine. Alright, so you're gone. Sorry. Cornerback. We have a lot of cornerbacks. Okay. Ward, Newsome, Emerson Jr., Needham, Mitchell. And they suggest cut these. Alright, so first is age. So we're going to cut Tony Brown. And alright, so Azim is good with the zone coverage. We'll come back to cornerbacks. Let me get my paper and write this down. Next we have Will here. Alright. Quarterback. Alright. Jordan Hicks. Okay, so we don't need 3 guys. So we'll cut this guy. Alright, they don't recommend cutting anybody. We're not going to cut anybody. Yeah, we're not going to cut this guy. Defensive lineman. And we got a lot here. Mason Graham is the rookie. We just drafted him. He'll start. I don't like that we have like a 21-year-old and then we have 34 right here. Like I want depth. I mean I like the power moves. See, there's or do you just cut you first? You're the youngest, or the older. We're trying to go young. All right. All right. Myles Garrett. All right. Left side. Okay, so we have McGuire. Okay, so let's get the oldest first, which is you. Then we're just going to do initial cut around the cuts, and then we'll get into the actual. Okay. Conklin. You're gone. We're trying to go young here. We don't want to recommend anybody for there. Nobody for Todd. Okay, left guard here. They don't want us to cut JV and Cohen. But the older player they want. But he doesn't have the strength, but he has run block and better pass block. We'll cut him. We'll do what they say for now. Left tackle. They don't want to cut anybody. Tight end. All right, Joku's there. Where is this kid from? This is the kid from Bowling Green. It doesn't tell me. Okay. Okay. So you can go, and then you can go. What is this tight end? Oh, these are back to the cornerback. Shit. Oh, these are the recommended. Oh, who did I just cut? We just fuck up. Alright, let's see the wide receivers. Judy, yes. Deontay Johnson, yes. Cedric Tillman, yes. Carter. Let's cut. We're going youth. David Bell was good last year. Thrash or Michael Woods? Yeah, we gotta go Thrash for right now. Alright, fullbacks. We never have enough fullbacks, so that's good. Running backs. Ford. There's the rookie. That's another rookie, and they want us to cut you. Strong. We'll cut you for now. And the big one, quarterback. Yeah, they don't recommend cutting any of them. Oh, interesting. All right, so after preseason, Shadur went to 68, which puts him in the depth chart as number 2. So they would say for us to cut Flacco. But I say I'm thinking Dylan Gabriel. But let's go back. Let's go to the recommended again. Right. Actually, let's go back to the cornerbacks. Yeah. So let's cut you. And I'll move you to the players practice squad. Oh, we're good. Mike, we're good. We're good. Defensive tackle. Mason Graham. Yeah, I think Shelby Harris we're going to cut. Just because I think he's part of the older squad. We're trying to go young. And they still want me to cut. But we'll put you to the practice squad. How about that? All right, 12 more guys. 1, 2. Let's cut you. 2 more. Enough wide receivers, don't we? Oh no, tight ends, wasn't it? Tight ends that we had so many. Yeah, we got 4 here. They want us to cut Whiteheart. Bates is the better run block. He's the best run block you've got. Wide receiver. All right, they don't want us to cut any of them. Running back, good. All right. Tight end. All right, so it's really between Bates and Whiteheart. And then I'm going to cut one of the quarterbacks. 6'4", 6'4", 2'5". Bates weighs more. He's a bench. He's the 3rd stringer. We'll move you to the practice squad. And then quarterback. They want us to cut Flacco, but I'm going to start Flacco. What's going on, Eric? We're going to cut Dylan. Because I want to start Flacco. All right. Jump ahead to opening day against Cincinnati. Just to say, the auto progression is on for the coach and the players. I don't want to do any of that. That to me is not important to me. It's probably important to the game, but it's not important to me per se. All right, let's get into the game. Let's play week 1. Cincinnati. Use the draft class. We'll just keep the auto-generated. All right, here we go. Play the full game. Cincinnati and Cleveland. Oh, let me check the depth chart out. All right, wait, Sanders is playing. We're going to start Flacco. We are going to start the Flacco. Oh, very cool. Well, happy early birthday, my friend. Let's get into it. Flacco's going to start. Shador's in the wings. Check her
There's
out.
a city that knows the proper way to smash a guitar. Yeah, it is this city of rock and roll. And in the footsteps of Hendrix, Cobain, and so many others. Another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. coach Zach Taylor. These guys just about set to go in this one. On the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Browns, Kevin Stefanski. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win.
My birthday was in June.
With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, starting our second year here in the Madden booth. And here we go from Cleveland. Has this at the 6. A little burst so far. Ezekiel's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, won his second Comeback Player of the Year award last.
Let's just see here something. Settings, game option. Yeah, I don't like classic. I'm old school, I like classic. Alright, let's get into it.
Year with a career best season, now in year 6 here in the NFL. It's Joe Burrow.
I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season. You want to make the most of that chance.
He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it.
Game
He was
feels
able to make
slower.
something out of nothing, and at least move them forward.
That's alright.
Burrow from the gun. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Got him.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes
Myles
down.
Garrett with his first sack of the year.
Big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jerome Baker has it. And he's into the end zone for a Cleveland pick 6.
Well. That is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion. Now you want to build on it.
That is the way to start. Nice play. That's definitely the way we're going to start this.
On comes Dustin Hopkins to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1.
All right, let's do it again.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6.
Down to the 25.
Cincinnati headed back out for its second drive now. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
After the pick, here's Burrow again. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
We are getting good pressure up there.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
Now it's a bootleg for him. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he's not going to get the first. He real close though. Timmy Brown gets a gain of 5. 3rd down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Straight ahead, it's Brown.
Got the First down.
This one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That's a short gain of 1. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
First down. Here we go.
They send the tight end in motion left. First down, Burrow to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Yeah, we got to stop him now.
From the gun, a give to Brown. Escapes a defender. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season. And they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at.
Injury timeout, but he's still on the field. Bouncing around.
Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Gun.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Pass cut by Brooks. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Burrow is hitting the grass.
I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now we give up the middle to P-Ron.
Garrett got the tackle there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play
Second
on the
down and
ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap
Oh,
in the
got a
future.
penalty on it. Let's see what's fun.
Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
Oh, Garrett.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Here comes 2nd and 3 following the penalty.
Second down and 3. We're sending everybody. Let's go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Defender
dropped it.
right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw. And it's a quarterback when it leaves
Third
your
down and
hands.
3. We got to
You do
stop
not
him.
want to flirt with this.
This drive is
goes
going
on.
on way
That is a
too long.
fine one. That DB can cut off and take the other way.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. It's on target to Cooper. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me
there's
to
Amari
watch Martin
Cooper.
Harrison and
Oh,
Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis
Totally
do their
forgot
work.
he's on the Bengals.
Harold Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Oh, it's incomplete.
Stick it in the air. It's Burrow.
Snap. Got him again.
Goes in and take him down. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red
gotta get
zone,
off the
that
field
goes a
now.
long ways to helping your efforts.
After
I'll
the
take
sack,
a field
they'll have
goal.
3rd and goal now from the 13. He's got on 3rd down. It's Burrow. And it's
Knocked away.
incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Knocked away by Newsom. Great job.
Play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
McPherson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Finally going to get an offensive play here.
Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And at the helm, a first-round pick in 2008, writing the closing chapters of a fantastic career, quarterback Joe Flacco.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a
All
smile
right, this will
on his
be
face.
our
He runs out
first
with a
offensive
new
play here.
season right with every possibility.
4.5 to
This is
go.
only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie. And he could be playing the part of the league MVP, or he could lead a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, and how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 27. He'll get this to Tillman. And he'll
Tillman
pick
gets
up
the
enough
first
to
down.
move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down, ball at the 36.
36-yard line.
From the gun, it's Ford. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now looking to throw.
No way.
It's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
That was not good, but we got to stop him right now.
The Cincinnati offense
Get the
headed
ball
out
back.
now. And they're
Hold the
set up
field goal.
well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
How did that work? Yeah, I know. Go. Oh, we just did a move and blew right past him. Okay.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage of really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
It is
His
through.
first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Off the play fake, Burrow.
Sacked again.
Take him down.
Myles Garrett's 2nd sack of the day.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
That sack backs him up. It's going to be a long 3rd and goal from the 16. Burrow to the air now.
Sack again.
Under pressure, and he goes down. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
This defense could not make a bigger statement out of the gate with
This is
this
a rough
game.
defense here.
Man, the
4th
lead up
and
to a
goal.
ball game, trash talk. Right things said in the paper, bulletin board
Try
material,
for a second
whatever
field
it is.
goal.
This defense took something personal, Kate, and they are taking it out on this quarterback.
McPherson's kick is good.
Oh, it's
Hold
gonna be
on,
roughing
though.
the
There's a
kicker.
flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the
This is a
kicker.
glitch
Their
that hit
offense
last
heading
year.
back out to keep things going.
Apparently they didn't fix it.
You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. Burrow lost it. And the Browns pick it up. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
David Collins with the fumble.
Today are top. Don't just go get the sack.
And
Go
the
get the
Browns
sack
are going to
and
get the ball back.
fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack and that play was
Second
a
turnover.
masterpiece.
Ford straight ahead. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Kate, a run like that,
First
just
down.
everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum.
See if we can run it again.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on first.
That's going to end the first quarter.
So sometimes just feel like in the background of every home run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late.
And that first quarter.
Much more exciting.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Browns on top early. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this.
The only score for the Browns was a pick-6. And the Bengals have kicked a field goal.
We're ready now
today.
for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll have it 2nd and 8. Another one for Ford.
Up the middle.
And that's good yardage with a new set of
Ford.
downs.
It's another first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
All right, 1st and 10 now.
This time it's a passing play. Setting up the running back screen. He barely gets it into enemy territory.
Got him for a yard.
They brought to an end by Logan Wilson. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you're doing interceptions.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Deontay Johnson, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th and long.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost.
And the Browns are going to punt.
Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. And that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And they know they let points slip away with that fumble in the red zone, Brock. They're looking to get him back here.
All right, let's see if we can get some points.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
I'll run it here. It's Todd Brooks. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Cincinnati.
They're set up at the 35 now.
I'll mess this up.
Straight ahead they go with Piron. This time
Garrett with the initial stop there.
He will go down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks.
Oh, fumble.
Comes out. And this is going to be
And the Browns do it again.
Oh boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here.
This defense is nasty.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. Right, they find those ball security culprits and they take advantage of them. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it. And they've done it on back-to-back drives.
Throwing now, following the turnover. Defender arrives right as
catch
the
the
ball
ball.
does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down. Looking for a throw here.
Judy.
Judy with the grab. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives the
1st and 10 at the 12.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Ford. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger. Stretch them
Second down
further.
at 7 at the 8.
Afterthought plays now, they can do the big games next week.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape it.
Flacco touchdown to Judy.
Touchdown! The Browns grow their lead off the turnover. It's a Jerry Judy touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
Nice play.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And
Yeah, when you get to it, you got to get to your star player.
Pre-snap, it was great design and tremendous execution.
I think it's going to be up, and it's good. It's 14-3.
And the Browns drive their lead to 11.
5 plays, 29 yards. Minute 47 seconds.
The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And this trying to be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Cannot let Cincinnati get started. Too many.
Start to the quick throw left, complete. He's off to the races.
Like that. Just like that.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Just said that.
The Bengals
Can't let him get started. What do they do?
It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
It's terrible.
Evan McPherson
Terrible play call
on to
by
try
me.
the extra point.
Terrible, terrible, terrible.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals
One
cut the
play,
lead down to
73
4.
yards. 10 seconds.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away.
It's time to do a nice long drive.
Starting from the 5. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Browns
Getting
and
2
wide
for 2,
receiver
26
Jerry
and a
Judy getting set
touchdown.
for their next drive. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Give up the middle to 4. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
3rd and long for him here. Falls to the ground, incomplete.
So often, so many of these games
All right, 4th
in the
and 11.
NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd downs. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
That'll be a touchback. We're down to the 20. Jamar Chase had that big one.
Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out.
Yeah, we're going to play a little smarter here.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
We do get the ball after halftime. No, we don't. Do we? No, we don't. Cincy does.
Piron. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down
Cincy
play.
does, so we cannot afford.
It all looks so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
hit.
A great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips.
5.5 to go.
So good work. Help reset those chains.
Burrow setting up the play action. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away
Mobile
the
quarterbacks have always been a problem
can't
for me.
stop the QB run.
So, next week will be fun for Lamar.
Rocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go.
Less than 4.5 to go.
Now Burrow. The Browns close in and take him down. And then pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Garrett, that is his third sack of the afternoon.
He's taken an absolute beating in this first half. You better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate. It has been a brutal couple quarters, and if you don't start protecting the quarterback,
You gotta stop him
this
right
guy
here.
may not make it and even finish this game.
Here he is on third and long.
Incomplete. Nice.
But a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
4th down and 15. The Bengals are going to punt back to Cleveland. And the punt's going to go out of bounds at the 34.
Looking for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here.
So we have to at least get a field goal here before halftime.
Here's a give to Ford. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Injury.
They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on it.
Cleveland always has way too many injuries here. Really? Just going to run the ball? That's...
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
All right, so here's the rookie from Ohio State.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And they get to him. The Gordon lays downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Yeah, we're going to get the
Some
first
backs
down.
are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Football on that 47-yard line. First down. Shotgun snap. Looking to throw.
Where is
That's
he
too far
throwing?
front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
That's a throw at
Flacco
this
needs to
level.
calm
So
down.
much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be
Second down
absolutely
10.
perfect, and it wasn't there.
2nd and 10 now.
Where is...
Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Logan Wilson has it. And the Bengals will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense
He started off so
again
hot.
to step up to another series, another
Now he's-
possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the
Overshooting.
And he's brought down at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage
First
here.
game, do we pull the trigger at halftime?
One play action here. Burrow finds him over the middle. He's still going at the 30. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
That's going to take us to the
many
2-minute
cool
warning.
fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Here we go.
On the draw, this is Brooks. And it's a nice gain off a really
6 yard
good
on the
effort
pickup.
there just to stay upright. It's a gain of 5. That brings up second down.
Here we go. Here we go.
They're going to drag the clock out now.
Here's the give to Piron. Only can get his
First down.
It's going to be third
If
down.
we can haul them to a field goal,
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition
that
from
would be
college to the NFL,
pretty cool.
not every run is going to be a big play. Some
just
of
get
them,
into the-
they're
and
destined
just
to
get
end in
into
the middle
halftime
game, and
here.
some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
That's caught for the first. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first.
not good.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. Piron crosses the goal line for the Cincinnati touchdown.
Didn't they say in
Gets
the
him late points
developer
in the lead.
breakdown, whatever that was called, that,
Made the right read on the RPO inside the red
AI
zone,
now
Brock,
this year
and things
adapts to what
worked
you're
out.
doing.
And you know what is so key about these
is
RPOs?
that true?
It's that mesh point. It's the details
obviously,
right there.
I
Not
think it would
immediately
be.
giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense.
Cincinnati now has
Slightest
completed the
opportunity
comeback.
is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Going after up and good
And
by
they are now up
McPherson. And the
17-14.
Bengals push their lead to 3.
17. Browns 14.
All right. I think what we're going to try to do is just get into halftime and then kind of go from there.
Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up
Seem
just
to have a-
beyond their own 20. The Browns going on offense here. Very
Flacco
late in
seems
the
to be
half.
really having
They
trouble
don't
right
have
now.
much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range.
All right.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's just see if we can calm them down.
Interception
Yeah.
last drive doesn't deter
There we
them.
go.
They're going right back to the air. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
31-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Bad
To the
play.
right to Colby.
And
he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
We want to
He
keep
gets
our
6 on that play.
timeout.
That's good for Cleveland. First down. Markers reset. Ball at the 37. Back to pass on first and 10.
This is good.
And the first down pass set away by a defender, incomplete. Look at that time for Deontay Johnson. And we'll see what they do here on second down. They'll throw it again. Finds a man. Deontay Johnson has it. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10.
All right.
45-yard line.
Ball
Try
on the
to see if we can
45.
get-
First and 10. They are throwing it again. Put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. No luck finding his receiver that time.
Let's do a corner strike
And now
real
they go
fast.
second down.
And then
It's now second and 10.
Still sticking with the passing game. Has a man on target to Johnson. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
forward
Up to
just
the line, and
to
they're
even
set.
it out
First
a
and
little
10.
bit, and then we're going to go for the field goal. Tie us at halftime.
To the ground with Ford. Root inside the 10. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. Whistles, and the offense just sneaks in that timeout. And they're going to get a chance to put up points as a result before halftime.
That'll work. We're going to tie it up right before halftime.
Dustin Hopkins is going to try this Browns field goal. Pretty easy kick here, Brock. Just 22 yards.
What's up, man? Good. And we are heading into halftime.
Just before halftime.
Yeah, 17.
We're all knotted up here at the
Let's
half
check
rock
out the
as
new
we send
halftime
this
show.
over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Today is the day we've been working towards all summer, the debut of our new halftime show. So without further ado, let's roll. And this is Patrick Mahomes. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The Chiefs begin their search for a 4th straight Super Bowl appearance. They get the victory in Week 1. From there, why don't we go to South Philly, look in on the Eagles as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And this is Devontae Smith. 75 yards this one goes, the catch and run for the score. The Eagles begin their title defense with a victory in the season opener. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy, the New Orleans Saints hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Kendre Miller. He's going to take this one in, 7 yards on the rushing touchdown. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Saints on top in this one at halftime. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break.
Wow,
As
that
we
was a
welcome you all
halftime show.
back for the
That
start
was
of our
well
third
done.
quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring
All right.
games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no
Browns
sign
are
to
gonna
slow
get
it
it.
down as we begin our second half. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Browns send Jerome forward, ready to begin another drive. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Got to establish the run again.
This is Ford. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting runs like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd and 3. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Another 1st down, 1st and 10.
They go play action on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Deontay Johnson, the intended receiver. And it sets up 2nd down.
Got to keep that clock moving.
Shotgun hands
Not
off
have
for
Cincinnati.
For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it.
Cleveland's only had 1 3rd down conversion so far tonight.
3rd down run from Jenkins.
Tonight for me, but today for the game. 1st down.
A 1-yard gain on the play, and that gives the Browns a 1st.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Throwing from the gun here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of
Another
downs.
1st down for Cleveland.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on defense.
Hand off now to Judkins. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who
Keep
just
running
keeps
it.
those legs
That
turning
clock is moving.
like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost to bust those
There it
tackles.
It's a gain of 4. And that's good for Cleveland, 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
I think this game, I think they said that the AI adapts to what you're doing.
Play on 1st and 10. He'll get this to Tillman.
I think we got to just
He gets this down
keep
to
it
the
going.
13-yard line. Offense set for
So
1st
far
and 10.
doing a really good job bleeding their clock here.
From the gun, Jenkins. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Then he's 2nd down.
Shit.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and
So
9.
we've gone already 5 minutes into the quarter.
He's dropping back to throw. He brings it in. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7. 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Here's Jenkins.
Touchdown.
Touchdown! The Browns take the lead right away in half number 2.
Rookie's first touchdown.
Coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have
Shit,
ended
that
it.
was amazing.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find Pazer.
That one splits the uprights.
5 minutes, 40 seconds, 12 plays, 75 yards. The kick reset.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here.
Just so that we can.
Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you got to imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Cincinnati.
From the gun, it gets to Brown. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Pick up 3 there.
What they were looking for there, Kate. Then lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
2nd down at 7.
Here we go. From the gun, a give to Brooks. We'll cobble together a yard there. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop.
Right.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
They're down at 6.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. This connects with Higgins. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it sets up a
Let's put a little
Cincinnati
pressure on
first
Burrow.
down. Here we go. Burrow setting the throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Bengals first down.
Gun. Stop. Ready.
Burrow from the gun. He's on the in route.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a look at any time.
Again, it's Burrow. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's got enough to midfield and into Browns territory. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense comes
3rd down and 2. Let's see if we can stop them here.
Big 13.
To throw again, it's Burrow. That is Conk, and it's Higgins again. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That play
Like
goes
the
for 8
worst
yards, and it
3rd down.
keeps these drive moving. We've set it down for him at the 38. Play action now, Burrow. That's completed right side. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set, Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals tie this game up.
24-24.
I did not think we were
We've
going
got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Browns and this running back headed back out for a new series. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Let's get into the fourth quarter here.
Throwing now off play action.
Uh-oh.
In by Fanning. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Solid right there. That
That
was
was the
good.
magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
22-yard line.
They'll head up first
All
and
right,
10 from
clock
the
is
42.
continuing to move.
Redkins running between the tackles. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. From the 46.
Judy.
Big strike downfield to Judy.
Nice job,
He's
Judy.
brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 19
And I'm going to let the clock run.
And that gives the Browns
We're going
a
to let it
first.
run, guys.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final frame.
All right, guys. We start the fourth quarter, first and 10 at the 35. Start that clock again.
They're set up at the 35 now. Judkins out the middle. He's got about 9.
Second down and 1.
Down inside the 30.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he's able to get out of it. The defense.
All right, the goal here now is to drain the clock, get a score, and then we have to stop Cincinnati. We just got it.
Here's Judkins on second down. He'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Play action on first down. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
Second and 10 now. Escapes the pocket. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
Oh, got another injury
Now
timeout.
they're whistling for timeout here. Somebody's shaking up on the play. Not the way
Cincinnati.
he wanted to begin his rookie season. Wow, let's hope it doesn't cost him much time.
Rookie going down.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
All right, third and 10.
He's going to throw this one.
Something here.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, at least we'll get some field goal. We'll get a point.
Feet nice, Kate. Feet nice. They so
I
often
know.
tell the story of
Don't
every
understand.
position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nice move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to follow the ball.
I didn't
You want to make
put-
that tackle, force the fourth
Wait.
down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Thought he had a chance to block it,
All right.
but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to...
All right, so what we're going to do first. style multimeter. I like the classic. I don't know why it changed. Oh well.
Toward their offense,
All right,
first down.
here we go. Not really sure why it changed, but it changed.
So after they ran into the kicker, Brock, that penalty keeps this drive going with a 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you foul it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Uh-oh.
Another game to Judkins. Oh, about this. He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
All right.
Back now, pressure on its way. Down he goes. The Bengals got to him. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers.
Logan Wilson
I
got
remember
me.
Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. In this linebacker today, we had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him or he will take over this game. Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition.
27-24, 8:21 to go.
As they take the lead.
The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. As they set the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series.
You got to stop them now, guys.
First down, Burrow to throw. Right side cut by Higgins. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
Finds him on the crossing route. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Couldn't connect with Amari Cooper. So 2nd down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Big stack.
That is some serious
Big
defensive
stack.
urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. They've got a man in motion. 3rd and long for him here. Lofts it deep right side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. He was looking Amari Cooper's way there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Shotguns to begin the drive. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more
Trying to
here on
milk the
2nd
time
down.
now.
Another one for
Getting
Junkins.
first downs.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. The gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down. They're set up at the 35 now.
Getting first downs. Keep milking that clock.
They're going play action. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be second down.
What's going on?
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw.
There we go.
He's a man on target to Johnson. He's going to be brought down.
Gotta keep that clock moving.
They get 22 on that one. And that's good for Cleveland. First down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's Jenkins on first down. And the power play up the gut results in 2 yards. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. And this is Jenkins. And he's going to go right up against that.
They're down at 1.
Make it 3rd and maybe a yard at most from the 34.
Keep setting up.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you,
We
if
keep
you average
setting
over
up
5
ourselves
yards
for
a
3rd
run,
and short.
you can be a Pro Bowler.
This, giving it to the big guy.
Got it.
Short.
First down.
That short gain is enough for him to set it down.
Okay, the fullback, it gets you the hard yards. It gets you those first downs on 3rd down.
Guys, we are
Not too much
milking the
different
clock
than
here.
that 3 wood in my golf bag. Just something trusty about it when I really need it.
Power football.
Here's Jenkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope
We
that
can keep
something
the clock
opens along
moving.
the way.
This
That
will take us to the
linebacker said,
2-minute
not this time.
warning.
This time it's a passing play. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it.
3rd down and 3, 2:26.
All
Go.
plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He'll throw it.
Get it.
It's his
Got
running
it.
back. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before
Right.
being stopped.
We're going to milk it to the 2-minute
On
warning.
that play. And that gives the Browns a first.
That's good for another Cleveland Browns.
2-minute
So
warning.
that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns only up by a few.
All right.
To the line
2 minutes
we
to go.
go.
First
They're
and 10
set.
at the 12.
First and 10.
27-24.
Judkins heading right. A lot of effort there, partner, but no results.
Cincinnati takes their first
Stop, but
timeout.
only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the
At
defense.
the 12-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Looking for a touchdown, but a field goal worked just as well.
Now running with Judkins. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly,
3rd and
is
1
the equivalent of a
at the
run of
3.
15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Down they go with Judkins. He won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
4th and 3.
Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Take the points.
Here's an important kick now for Dustin Hopkins. Pretty easy kick here, Brock. Just 22 yards. Kicked well, and this is good! push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This makes it up to the 25. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete.
They cannot stop the clock.
Stops him after a solid gain. Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line. Here he is to throw. Caught by his back. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the 2nd down. He'll look to throw it. Completed over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Cincinnati.
And he's going to spike it with exactly 40 seconds left on the clock.
Spike it with 40.
Just 40 seconds remaining. Here's 2nd and 10.
They need a touchdown.
Burrow out of the shotgun.
Oh.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
20 seconds.
And with 19 seconds left in this ball game, they spike it. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4, 19 seconds left.
Here he is to throw.
Yeah.
And they got there in time. He's taken down.
8th sack of the day.
And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they connect on the touchdown and claw back in these final moments. And an extra point will win this game.
Jesus Christ.
It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. And what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Now on for a likely game
on the last play of the game.
if he can knock this one through. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives him the 1-point lead right near the end of this game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with. The Browns has field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here he goes one final shot. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.
All right. So that didn't go the way I thought it would go. But just like in real life, when you let the quarterback, a star quarterback, get you, you're in trouble. Hey, weekly recap. Let's check that out.
The new season starts now. I'm Scott Hansen, and you are tuned in to the brand new EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 1. Plenty to get you caught up on. We start in Cleveland. The Browns at home to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's a big play by the Bengals defense. They made their presence felt in a number of ways, including the pass rush as they get the sack here. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And this is Jaden Reed. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. The Packers wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. Lastly, let's go out to Chicago. The Bears hosting the Minnesota Vikings. And this is Roschon Johnson. He'll take it all the way to the end zone. What a play for the score. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
I like that. That was cool. All right. Let's advance it to the next week. Guys, I'm going to use the restroom real fast. And when we get back, we will go against the Ravens. All right. Give me just 2 minutes.
Football is back. I'm Scott Hansen, and this is the new EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 1 of the 2025 regular season. Plenty to get you caught up on. We start in Cleveland. The Browns at home to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's a big play by the Bengals defense. This would turn out to be one of the biggest plays of the game. From there, why don't we go to South Philly, look in on the Eagles as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And this is Devontae Smith. He's going to look at the catch and then look upfield and watch this. The Eagles get the victory here. They win it by 10. One more to tell you about. It was the Chiefs and the Chargers, the Friday game down in Brazil. And it's Patrick Mahomes. This is going to end up a touchdown. The Chiefs come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Just give me a second there. All right. Try trade offer? Let's check out the trade offer. Jenkins. No, I'm not going to do that. All right, game 2 against the Ravens. Last game of the night. Let's check out.
Built on the side of a former piano factory. There's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decades since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today a good scrap in the AFC North. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. On the Browns sideline, you're going to look at head coach Kevin Stefanski. This side not able to get it done in their home opener. Hoping for some better luck on the road here. Facing off with him, and his head coach John Harbaugh of the Ravens. His guys were winners in week 1. You know they'd love to start the year with back-to-back dubs.
Kicked off again.
So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Hewitt. It is time for some
I gotta
football.
switch that.
And we're underway from the bank.
And I also have to switch it.
To return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback.
All right, let me just do this. And then I'm going to have to remind myself after halftime. After halftime, I'll have to do it again.
A multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
All right.
Hey, he just continued showing he can run anywhere and any time he wants, including to nearly a third
All right, we need
MVP
this game
award.
tonight.
I
We
love
need
the
this game.
4,000-yard passing season, and sure, 45 total touchdowns now. Now it's just getting back to that elusive Super Bowl for the Ravens.
There, Henry up the middle.
Nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Let's see
10
Kate
yards, first
establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Lamar off the play fake. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Overshot that one.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Henry on the option. Much tougher test for the league's rushing leader here in week 2, as they close in on him and hand him a loss on that play.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Hit as he threw it.
They'll push this
Gets the first
upfield
down.
and earn them a new set of downs.
15 yards on the play.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he drives this across midfield and
Nice,
down
nice
into
hit.
enemy territory.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Lamar now from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And they make the tackle at the 38.
Wide
They
open.
come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Here we go.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line.
Baltimore is expected to win the division this year.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. Much tougher test for the league's rushing leader here in week 2, as they close in on him
Myles
and
Garrett
have a
so
loss
far
on the
having
play.
a very good opening.
That's why you often see
To the
some
year.
mix, some high percentage
Great game
pass
last
plays
week.
on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up and second and long.
They started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. All to the ground by Jordan Hicks.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically,
Mobile
a QB
quarterbacks
run
have always
is
been a
gonna
problem
net you
for me.
a whole lot more yardage than that.
So
But let's
we're
give some
gonna watch
credit.
Lamar
Strong effort
totally
by
run.
the defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Too much
Nice
on
job.
that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Ooh, for a moment, thought those were our first points until he came and knocked it away.
Yeah, I think the message said
Field goal here.
pretty clear after that play. You're going to have to try a lot harder than that to be the first ones on the board.
And this kick is
Field goal,
good.
good.
He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Stout all set to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So here come the Browns on offense, ready for their opening drive.
Joe Flacco, last season, 1,700 yards, 12.
Now after entering the league as a first-rounder out of Delaware, it's Joe Flacco.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. But with interceptions, he's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game.
Ford, 11 rushes, 53 yards. Remember, he went down with an injury early in that game. Gotta make sure. All right, what are we doing here?
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Dropping back to throw. Pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34.
Got to give Flacco a little bit of confidence there. He was
good offenses. Okay, good play callers.
Doing well.
Utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him.
Right there in the middle of that game last year.
In space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate.
We're trying to establish ourselves as a running
team. That when you bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested
Start that clock
coverages.
up again.
He could do it right there.
Shotgun snap, but gets it 4. He's going to get him 7 there. It's third down.
3rd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
From the gun on 3rd down. He finds Njoku complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I think what I might do is take the announcers off and just put the backer. I really enjoy the stadium announcer. It's like we're there, man. I like it.
Inside the 30.
That does not show up on
What I might do is lower.
Stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Second down.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. That's a short gain of 1. And that's good for Cleveland. 1st down. Back now, pressure on its way. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ford straight ahead.
Oh, 3rd and inches.
Still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns 6-3 in the first.
Nice.
On comes Dustin Hopkins to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good.
That was a good drive. 12 plays, 78 yards, 5-18. Wow. Not expect to run it in. During the kickoffs, we just lose all sound. Is that what we're doing?
Tee, and they will kick it away here.
Baltimore, they get all quiet for the kickoff.
Carter on the return. Jukes one defender.
Fumble.
And the fumble recovery is made. And we just don't see kick returns nearly as
Cleveland, get it.
often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play. And they just do.
It's in ahead, has about 5 yards. Namdi Madubuike making that stop.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. Not sure altered the throw.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And 4th and 4 coming up. Dustin Hopkins is going to try this Browns field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. The kick by Hopkins is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with the high percentage make.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Evans now to return. He's going well so far. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their second possession. And it's an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season.
We got to bring the volume down a little, very loud.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush.
Trying to make it sound a little better.
You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes.
Hard not to.
Second down at 7. And you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Complete Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
They're down at 2.
Goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target. And they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Got his man. Hopkins has it. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains.
And the first quarter here. Or they're going to run the play.
Not that amazing play.
They'll end it.
That'll
First
be the
quarter
end of
over.
one in this AFC North battle. It's a 10-3 ball game. Back to the bank in just a moment.
All right, we are live and we are back.
Back at beginning of the second
10-3.
quarter. Ravens in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Out of the gun, Henry. Off by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Now Jackson off the play action. Hits his tight end on the corner route. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Okay, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've left over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Come on, we got to stop him now.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he's going to score.
Touchdown.
Baltimore. The Ravens can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead.
Forgot the animation. Sorry.
Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis
7
Kelce.
plays, 66 yards, 3 minutes.
Such a mismatch when you're
And
going
we're
for the
down
end
to
zone.
no time or no sound again.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Browns
Jerome
send
Ford,
Jerome Ford, ready
7
to
rushes,
begin another
49
drive.
yards already.
They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. They'll throw to begin this drive. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them
Terrible.
a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping
That was my
as a
fault. Should have
quarterback
thrown
you
it.
learn your lesson on that one.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying down the middle of Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see
Now,
him
if I
get
could
fooled
just
into making the
stop them
wrong read
passing,
very
we'd be
often
all
in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
He'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack
Got
every
him.
inch of the field.
Finally
both
stopped him.
vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Oh, of course, gotta go for it.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
New NFL.
Jackson's going to go on 4. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their
Whoa.
best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's
We
gonna
got
be turned over
lucky.
on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop
got
pass,
lucky on
flex
that
or break up, even an interception. Challenged by the offense. One more stop to get off the field. and it's
2 rushes,
exactly what they
2
do.
yards.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the
So
first
the
play.
interception
But it
caused
does put you a
Cleveland
little bit
nothing.
behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. The intended target there was David Njoku. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
He's not. It's like we're getting flustered and he's not recovering.
Pass play now.
Like that.
In the heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing
Second
his
one of the
way
game.
anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once. And didn't
Myles
attack
Garrett
Richard
tack
Sherman
behind.
one time in that game.
2nd
You know,
down and
for
14.
pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, got to do the same at times.
We're learning to control the run,
Got to
just the
mix in
pass.
some
I
high
cannot
percentage
stop.
pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss, just like that.
Lamar out of the pistol. Cut up it. He's stopped at the 31.
Third down and 10.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give the quarterback a chance.
To Henry on the check
Got
down.
it.
And he's got a
All right, we'll
decent
take the field
gain
goal.
before being brought down.
Yeah, they're kicking the field goal this time.
Field goal try coming up by the Ravens. First field goal was good. His second look from inside of 45 yards. And that one
I'm so afraid
no problem at all.
that there's going to be roughing the kicker now.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And
All
no
right,
better way
13 to
feel
10,
good than get into that
5:41
rhythm.
to go,
Start a
second
game
quarter.
2 for 2 as a kicker.
Is this the game that
Fielded
we're
at
going
the
to see
7.
Shador?
He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Browns and Joe Flacco coming out for their next drive.
Flacco 2 for 9,
Brock, I know
23
the goal is
yards.
always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
First down,
Yard.
only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Give up the middle to Ford. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked
Yard.
as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Third down. This is where we mess up every time.
He'll throw it.
Ah,
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit
hit the
knocks
wrong
it
button at the
free.
wrong time.
Incomplete.
That was my fault.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pound that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The coverage team is there as he
Good
fields
tackle
it,
down
so
to the
almost
25.
nothing on that return before he stops. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Play action now with Jackson. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Into Henry on the inside handoff. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Giving 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Play fake, Jackson. Finds a man right side.
Oh,
And he gets leveled.
Shoulder tackle.
Reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
3rd and 2.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You love a huddle. You really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the
All
drive
right,
moving
2:10 to
There's
go.
some trust there. So he's going to get the job
13
done.
to
He's going
10.
to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Chased out to his right.
Yeah, he's taking it.
He's keeping it.
That'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the inner harbor.
13 to 10.
The Ravens looking for a bigger lead before the break.
Joe Flacco is our starting quarterback. Could
After
this
a good
be the
pickup,
game
they've
that
got 2nd
Shador
and 4.
enters?
Motioning him from the slot right. 2nd and 4. He's got it over the middle.
3rd down and 3.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson.
Got him.
He get to him as he was trying to make something happen.
Collins with his sack.
Defense comes through to back
Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back
They're
end,
going to
hey,
take another
all
field
I
goal.
need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
Kick is up and kick is good. 16-10. Baltimore up.
No problem at all. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. He's delivering.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Browns going on offense here, very late in the half. And normally they'd need their sack block, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. To the ground with Ford. Starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts.
I feel so nervous throwing the ball because Flacco's been picked off 3 times already.
Drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now he really manages.
So it makes me nervous.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. Football on that 47-yard line. First down. Back to throw.
Oh, come
And he's
on.
not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Intended
Njoku.
target there was David Njoku. So that brings up 2nd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And that's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw. On target here to Njoku. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. The throw left side, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain. Browns moving quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll throw it yet again. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Kyle Hamilton with the pin.
Hey, Kate, you know as a
Third
quarterback,
fucking-
every decision he makes have consequence. Some
Jesus
good,
Christ,
some
that
bad.
sucks.
That one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone. That's a
Just should have called
consequence
timeout and
that
took the
pays
field goal.
dearly.
Shit.
Okay, Kate.
All right,
thanks
let's enjoy
very
halftime.
much. It's our 2nd week in studio, 2nd week of the NFL season. Lots to get to, so let's get after it. Our tour around the NFL starts now at legendary Lambeau Field. It's the Packers at home to take on the Commanders. And it's the former Alabama running back, Brian Robinson. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Commanders even up their record at 1-1 as they get the win here. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And it's the veteran Robert Woods. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Steelers looking for a 2-0 start. They lead at the half. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins hosting the New England Patriots. And it's Tua. He gets this one complete, 6-yard touchdown pass. This one's gone to halftime with the Dolphins with the lead at the half. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now
3
let's turn our
interceptions.
attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. Stout all set to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's going well so far. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Flacco 7 for 17, 74 yards. No touchdowns today.
That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. The Browns
only down by 6
here as they start out 1st and 10. Running is forward. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. Well, we've talked about this before.
Ford's
Brock.
got 72 yards so far today.
We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop it, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you can feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them. You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, you'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
2nd and 11.
Unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Look to throw.
Judy caught it.
First
down.
It's a gain of 12 there. And that gives the Browns a first.
Nice play by Judy.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for his back to run forward. So it's 2nd down coming up. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Finds him over the middle. And they take him down
Judy
right
gets 8.
below the 30.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
Third down and
that
2
first
here.
down.
The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. On the carry, it's forward. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Oh,
If only this defense could look like that on every
I'm not
play.
stupid. We're taking the extra. We're taking the field goal. 47
Took that angle
yards.
out on him, and this offense
What?
forcing a 4th down.
Oh,
Why
that's
does the
not
kickoff
gonna do it.
every
He hooked it.
change
It's
every
no
time?
good. Wide left.
Why? Why does it do that every time?
And they fail to cut the lead in half. It stays at 6.
Pisses me off.
So in the end, your armchair quarterbacks, Kate, are going to tell you the more aggressive-minded play caller would have been correct. It would have been a better decision to go for it as they come up with nothing from that field goal try.
He takes it himself. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop.
You know, Kate, they always say that
2nd
QB
down and
talk.
5.
You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing he woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
Pop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and
Let's see
7.
what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Lamar now from the gun.
No, good.
Too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and
Yeah, the
stretch
punt.
that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Browns send Jerome Ford ready to begin another drive.
Jerome Ford, 13 rushes, 71.
Out, Brock, selling for a field goal, trying to miss the mark.
Yeah, just that field goal. That pissed me off.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Now Floyd. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit.
Dropping the ball.
And that's going to leave him
Dropping
with a
that
tough
ball.
3rd and long. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
Catches that one, but they didn't catch the one that hit.
All sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much.
4 and 3. 4th and 3. We're gonna
as
find.
much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that. I promise you, some money will follow.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Baltimore running its offense out now. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
All right, here we go.
One of the tight ends motioning left. The drive begins with Henry. No one around. He's got space. And he will be stopped now, but not much I like about that effort.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Complete out to the right. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake.
And a 3rd down and 2. Oh no, the rookie went down
before the defender can cover him.
So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did and injured Brown, and they're tending to him now.
Not good, not good. Let's see this. 3rd down and 2.
In the secondary for the Browns. 3rd down coming. Trying to get it with the option. They get there to take him down right around the 41. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
From the gun, run for Henry.
Henry goes down. 2-yard loss on that one by Garrett.
We got 2nd and 11.
Guy's a
Kid, I'll never
freaking
forget
beast.
walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks. And that many
Next time we shoot a blitz, they just crush us right over them.
Make their money with sacks. But if you win games when they stop the run like that, it's a loss.
He brings the
Every
offense
time,
up now
which
for
is
a
why
1st and 10.
which is why we're not blitzing Lamar.
From the gun, Jackson. Short pass brought in. They will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens go up by 12. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Oh, they're going for 2-point conversion.
They'll try it on the ground. And he's into the end zone for 2.
Did he?
That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
Every once in a while, we don't have to confuse this game. Simply beat the man in front of you. Carry the ball over the line. Rushing football at its finest.
Has this at the 6. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line. Head coach Kevin Stefanski readying the Browns for their next series.
3 turnovers today. 3 interceptions by
Looking
Flacco.
from the gun to start. 1st and 10. This is Ford. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't
Can do
find
this.
you
Just
enough
gotta-
time or room to even get back to the
Got to
line of
stop him.
scrimmage.
Dunpop caught by his back. They gain 14 on the
There we go.
play. And that's good for Cleveland. 1st down. He set it down for him at the 38.
First down.
This is Ford up handoff. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Taken down at the 41. Brings up
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 41.
Center just messed up this. Didn't even.
And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first.
The center
stop of the
didn't even
game.
cover.
And that's why smart front officers and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, the core component of the pass rush today isn't there.
Not everything is not picked off.
Picked up by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to have it.
This is
He's
4th
gonna hang on to that
of the
one.
day.
That's his first career interception.
Kate, when a team spends a premium pick on the DB, in my opinion, you've got to be able to take the ball away. So many guys can run really fast, cover really well, but the difference makers find a way to create those interceptions.
It's Henry on the counter. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
tackle made at the 36
They
yard
only get a yard out of
Under a
that
minute.
run. It's going to be 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Looking slant route complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They'll come up 1st and 10. He's going to keep this one. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
brings up 2nd and 8 at the 19.
End of the 3rd quarter.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet.
Oh,
It
it's
is a
out of
2-score
reach.
game to begin the 4th.
I must be too predictable, I think. I must be, because they're just shutting
8
me down.
yards to go.
I
Let's see
must
how
be
they
too
approach this 2nd
predictable.
down.
I think I need to learn some more offensive stuff.
And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, and they take him down for a loss.
Tackle made back at the
Well, they
22
shoot the pass to try and bring
3rd
up
down and
3rd
11.
and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing the run was coming. And boy, they busted it before they could get back to the line.
And they're going to stop him, but it's not enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
It's a gain of 14.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire
gonna be a long
the guys
season.
around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative
gonna have
on
a
the stat
Shador
sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all
sighting.
he could to fight to get back to the line. His defense just kept swarming.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a
So now he's going to pass. He's going to get the touchdown. They're going to get the
avoid
touchdown.
running it anywhere
Watch it.
near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
This throw is
I'll be goddamn.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Out of the way.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now we see the Browns offense.
Yep. We are going to make a coaching change. Shador.
And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's a give to Ford. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
First throw for the backup now. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it
See if we can get a first down.
Right through your target's chest. This one right there was smart to make a fastball zingy, and anyone could have cut the curl route.
So he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They are now set for 1st and 10.
And the Browns first down.
Drive play straight ahead. And he's down. It looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard
Ford,
line.
88 yards.
Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that gives the Browns a first.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. If you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
My fault. Shouldn't have ran.
On the same page with his tight end. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Into the gun, here's Sanders. That one's caught by Tillman. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Rolling left, buying some time. And he nearly gets him another 1st down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff.
Great.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Sanders.
Wow, I can't hit the right side.
And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. It can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. Still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
This game is pretty much lost. So we're going to sim it to the end. Yeah.
Ends as a win for the Ravens.
Ravens just
And they're stacking
ran out the
momentum
clock.
right away this season as they begin the year 2-0.
Alright, spell. Dang, tell me what the spell. R-A-V-E-N-S.
On EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners.
Alright, so the Ravens beat the Browns 24-10. So this game, Jesus, Didn't do exactly what I thought it was going to do here. But let's check out the box score. Let's see what we had here going. All right. Flacco was 11 for 25, 115 yards, 4 interceptions, no touchdowns. Shador was 7 for 12, 75 yards. So I think moving forward, I think we can agree that Shador will make his first start. I don't know. I'm not really sure. And I don't know if I really want the Commanders, Panthers, Falcons, Miami, the Cowboys. Maybe. I don't know. Let me look and see. But he's a So let's just quickly talk about the plan, and then we'll cut everybody loose, and you guys have a great rest of the day, night. If you're watching this on demand, thank you so much for watching it through. This has been a lot of fun so far, even though we're getting our butts kicked, but it's been fun. I do enjoy the game, and I need to learn more, obviously, and we will. We'll learn. You have to learn, and we're gonna learn. So let's look at the schedule real fast, shall we? All right, so there's the schedule. First 2 games were rough. Bengals and the Ravens division. The next 3 are against the NFC North. And then you got Pittsburgh, Miami, New England, and then you're at the bye week. So, in theory, let's talk theory, shall we? In theory, Flacco plays to the bye week, week 9. And then if we're not 6-2, I mean, let's piece it together. The Packers one, this one could be rough, but it's at home, so we'll see. This one is going to be tough because it's Detroit. Minnesota, this could be tough because this was another tough one. Pittsburgh, they're already 2-0, so that could be a tough one. The Dolphins could be not such a tough one. The Patriots should not be a tough one. And then you got the bye week. And then you've got the Jets, Ravens, Raiders, Niners, Titans. Yeah, but... So, my initial instinct says that we're going to keep Flacco in until the bye week. But if Flacco can't figure this shit out, Shador starts on week 7 against Miami. But what I'm thinking we're going to do is we're going to get to the bye week. We're going to assess ourselves. If we're winning and the offense looks a heck of a lot better, then Flacco stays. But if we're just getting our rear ends handed to us and offensively we look shitty, then in week 10 against New York, it will be Shedeur Sanders' first game. So that's the plan. All right, I'm going to call it quits for the rest of the night. Thank you so much for joining me. This has been Madden Early Access. I'll be on all weekend, so you'll catch me sometime during the weekend. We're going to play. Watch this video on demand. Give me your feelings and thoughts. What do you think? It's a rough start to the year. Rough start. Not a fan. We should be 1-1. We should have beat the Bengals. Honestly, the Bengals should have been a victory. We should have been 1-1, not 0-2. But we'll see how we can regroup now against Green Bay and Detroit and the Vikings. All right, guys. I will see you guys later. Follow the socials for the weekend stuff. Other than that, I will catch you on the normal time on Tuesday. More football. All right, take care. See you later. Thanks for watching.